Been really super sad? You ever been like someone, like something just awful happens, or a loved one passes away, or we lose a pet or something like that? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Does that read a good book and the ending, or there's a part in it that goes, yeah, it's super sad over something like that. How about just super? You've had so much candy and so much sugar, you're just You ever been there? You ever been where you just absolutely can't control yourself? You know what I'm talking about? How about this? When you get in those places, when you're like super mad, super whatever, how many of you just have, has anyone ever broke something that they like? Has anyone ever like got mad and they hit something, or maybe you might have put a hole in the wall or something? Has anyone ever done anything like that? Has anyone ever like you got mad at your brother or sister and you pushed them down, or maybe you hit them or something like that? You ever done anything like that? How many of you, maybe you've just got really like super emotional, and you were so tense, your body just froze. No, words were not coming out, but your mind was just zooming. You ever been there? You ever been that way?
Yeah.
You ever been that way? How many of you've ever got just really, this is too much, I've got to go. You just left. You just go away. I've got to get out of this. This is not helpful whatsoever. I've got to leave. You ever been there? You ever been? Yeah, right. So like we all, because that's what can happen with emotions, and I want to tell you why that's what can happen with emotions. You guys want to learn a word today?
Yeah.
You guys want to learn a word?
Yeah.
Want to learn a word? Okay, I'm going to teach you a word. You can write this word down. If you're ready, here's the word. You can write it down. The word is, let's try this. That's the word. Does anybody know that word? No. The word is amygdala. Amygdala. And you've got this little thing, dude, that sits right here at the top of your spine, right below your brain. It's called an amygdala. Amygdala is Latin for the word almond. Almond. Anybody ever eat like a handful of almonds? You ever ate some almonds?
Yeah.
It's Latin for almond because the amygdala is shaped like an almond. It's a little almond-shaped gland that sits right at the base of your brain, right above your spine. It's this little bitty thing. And the amygdala is, oh dude, it is this crazy little tool inside of our body, because like a whole bunch of years ago, or even if you're walking in the woods right now, and you hear something and you're just walking with like your mom or your dad or something, you're just going on a hike, whatever, and you hear something in the woods go, right? What happens with you?
You freak out.
You freak out and your body tenses up. Your body gets ready to respond. Your body instantly prepares to respond. Your body instantly responds. Okay, I've got to fight, I've got to run away, flight, or play dead, freeze. Because in the right scenario, all three of those things can help you survive, right? They can help you survive. But what about if your little brother like bumps into you and the amygdala hijack happens, the emotional hijack happens, and because your little brother bumped into you, you're like, and you push him down. You fight. Is that really useful?
No.
Have you ever been in the car with one of your parents and they get really angry about something? Maybe someone came in front of them and then hit the brakes or something like that, and your parents are like, rage monster, and they step on, you know what I'm saying? They start driving really, and it makes you like, whoa, what is going on with Dad? Right? Dad is losing his mind right now. Have you ever been in that situation?
Yeah.
Okay, so first, I'm sorry you have, because that's not a safe situation, right? It's just not. Because sometimes can we always trust our emotions?
No.
Can sometimes our emotions cause us to do things that put us in harmful situations?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Driving fast and reckless because you're angry, that's a harmful situation. How about this? When you get hurt by someone and you just tense up and you freeze, sometimes it's the best thing that you can do is express your words and say, hey, you hurt me, and when you said this or when you did that, it made me feel this way. Why did you do that? Because I don't understand it. And that gives that person an opportunity to apologize. But instead of doing that, you just freeze up. You stonewall, right? You shut down completely, and that's not useful. Sometimes we don't use our words at all. even though this amygdala thing can happen so quickly. Okay, now, let's talk. You guys want to talk a little bit more brain stuff?
Yeah.
Want to go a little bit more brain stuff? All right. Is your brain one whole thing, or is it divided into some different parts?
Divided.
It is divided in different parts. And the two largest parts of the brain are called the left and the right hemisphere. And they're divided by this. There's this line in the middle. It looks like they were actually sutured or stitched together. But the little line in the middle is called the corpus callosum. It's called the corpus callosum. Let me ask you guys this. Is it okay for guys to, can guys show emotions too?
Mm-hmm.
Guys can show emotions too? But do they often show emotions?
No.
Who shows emotions more, guys or girls?
Girls.
Girls. Do you know why girls show emotion more? Do you know one of the big differences between guys and girls? So when you're when your mom's carrying you, like during gestation, when it's determined whether or not you're going to be a boy or a girl, there's this thing that happens to your brain, and it's right, dude, it is right down the middle of your brain, and it separates the left from the right hemisphere. And the thing that's happened, it's this testosterone wash that happened to you when it was determined, when your mom was carrying you, that you were going to be a boy. And the testosterone wash, it severed all these mirror neurons that connect the different sides, like the wiring that connects the brain. It's like it just cut them. It severed the wires. It cut the wires between the left and the right side of your brain. Now, not all of the wires, but it cut most of them. So you used to have just this super highway of, so the ladies still do. The girls still do. You guys, you ladies, you have a super highway of connectivity that connects the left and the right brain. That's why you can be talking about I went to school today and all of us, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're just talking about your day, and then all of a sudden it's just like you're just, why am I crying, man? You know, it was a good thing, but you know what I'm saying? It's just super highway. And guys, they're like, yeah, what'd you do? How was school today, son? Good. What'd you learn? Nothing. What'd you eat? Or if you get it backwards, what'd you learn? Apples. What'd you eat? Nothing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, that can be goes, you know, guys can be that way. Guys can be that way. And that's part of the reason, because what happened, dude, what happened in your cranium when you were becoming is the wash, it separated all that. So I asked you guys a minute ago, can I ask you again? Can you trust your emotions?
No.
Okay, how about this? Can you trust your thinking brain? What's 40 divided by? No. Yes. What's 40 divided by 10?
4.
4. How did you know that?
Because you think it, you know it in your brain.
What's 3 times 12?
36.
That's right. And so what part of your brain helps you come to that conclusion?
Your right side?
Oh.
Left side.
Left side. My girl, she knows what she's talking about. What's over in turkey? What's over in the left side? Because you gave me a fist bump when I gave you a high five. That's called a turkey.
I'm pretty sure the left side is the part that the back part, and then the right brain is more creative.
That's exactly right. The left side of the brain. So if you go upstairs and to the left, that's your thinking brain, or where the executive function lives. If you go upstairs and to the right, that's where the creative, that's where the expression, that's where we process emotions. That's where that lives. That's where that lives. So when I'm in a tense situation, what if I'm walking through the woods and I hear grrr? Do I need that heightened response of fight, flight, or freeze, and my muscles are tense and my heart's racing? Do I need that?
No.
Well, if I'm about to have to do something with a bear, I might, but do I also need to know how to think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about this? Where's a place where maybe we'll see? How about if my brother or if someone in the hallway, if they bump into you, right? Do you need that heightened emotion? Do you need?
No.
You don't need it all. Is that useful? Is the heightened emotion useful? What if they don't say, I'm sorry? Or what if they don't say, my bad, excuse me? What if they don't say anything like that, and as a result of them bumping into you, you drop your books, and they just keep going, right? You can think all sorts of things, right? Why were they mean to me? Why did they push me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So we can't trust that. So did anybody notice or recognize the song that was played when these two guys were dancing with one another? Did anybody recognize that?
Yeah. Wasn't it off of the Titanic?
It was off of the Titanic. And what did the Titanic hit in the middle of the ocean that caused it to sink?
Iceberg.
So tell me. Iceberg. It hit an iceberg. So we're gonna discover something today, and this is where you can write. You can draw this, write this on your paper. So if you want to, you can draw some ocean waves. Draw some ocean waves. You got your ocean waves, and we're gonna draw an iceberg. Now, for icebergs, is more of the iceberg above the water or below the water?
Below.
Below the water, that's right. More of it's below. My icebergs are just not pretty at all. All right, they're below. It looks like a tooth with a cavity. So the more of the iceberg is actually below the surface. So I don't see all of the iceberg. I only see just a little tiny bit of it. Now, before we do this, we need to understand some terms. So we need a key. This is going to be our emotional map. This is our emotional map. And for our emotional map, we need a key, because every map has a key, right? So that we can understand. And our key is going to be this. Do you guys know the 4 primary emotions?
Happy, sad, and mad, angry.
Somebody said it. Somebody said it before.
Angry, scared.
No, yeah, but I heard that one.
Worried.
All right, happy, mad, sad.
Angry, stressed.
Sad. Stress is sub-level navigation. Top level navigation up top. Worry, but where does worry come from?
Fear.
No, that's it. Who said fear? Fear. That's right. Fear. That's it. You got it. Can I tell you guys something? Y'all are doing better than the older kids. All right. So I probably shouldn't have told y'all that. So you guys are actually doing awesome. Y'all are doing fantastic. So just right quick, just little golf clap everyone, little golf clap. Nice, okay, there we go. Nice little golf. All right, moment of celebration over. Let's go, let's learn some more. So which one do y'all want to go first for our key? So we got a key here, happy, mad, sad, fear. So in our emotional map, right? Because our emotions work this way. Because we don't see happy.
No.
We don't see mad, we don't see fear, we don't see sad, we see demonstrations of these things. And this is why it's useful to have an emotional map, so we can know what's there by what's being demonstrated. Does that make sense? Is that useful? Okay, cool. So which one do y'all want to take first? Who has let's see, you guys got candy. Hold that up for me, brother. So what color is that?
Red.
What emotion does that remind you of?
Angry.
Angry, mad. Okay, angry, mad. So let's go. Let's go angry. All right, so if angry is below the surface, then what do I see above the surface?
Happy. Sad. Happy. Oh no.
All right, now, if anger's below the surface, if I feel angry, then what could other people potentially see from me?
Other people.
I told you to clean your room! You can deadlift 500 pounds, but you can't pick up your dirty socks! What's wrong with you, son? You know what I mean? Have any of your parents ever told you, why didn't you get your room clean? You knew the trash went out today, why didn't you take it to the road?
No.
Ah! I don't want to clean your nasty cereal bowl. You wash your bowl. Have you ever been there?
No. Yeah.
What happens? So what do you see? What do you see?
Mad.
Yeah, you see emotions. What kind of emotions? What do you see? What do you see?
Frustrated.
Yeah, but tell me what I'm doing. What am I doing? What am I physically doing? So I'm yelling. So my voice is louder. I need another caller. My voice is loud. Let's try this one. Okay, there we go. So yelling. All right. So what else? What? My fists are clenched. You see that?
Yeah,
fists are clenched. Tense, man. Really tense. It's like, what is going on with this guy? It's like, did he get a bad burrito or what? It's like, you know what I'm saying? What else? What else is going on? Do you see veins bulging from my neck? Do you see that? Yeah. So what else do you see when you get tense, when you get mad?
Your face is turning red.
Face is red. Red face. Yeah. There you go. What else? What else do you see? What else do you see with anger? That's a lot. That's a pretty good list. That's a pretty good list, right?
Face expression.
How about
Sad. Sad.
Baby. Hit my cat with a staple gun. He duct taped my parakeet. Now he can't fly. Because when we took the duct tape off, it pulled off all his feathers.
He'll grow him back. Well, that was mean.
I know. Sad. What do you see? What do you see?
Unhappiness.
Yeah, unhappiness. What else do you see?
Weary.
Huh? Weary? Yeah, man, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Weary. What else do you see? What else do you see when you're sad?
Tears.
Tears. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I forgot.
All right. Anybody else? What else do you see when you're sad?
Brown.
How's my posture?
Oh, okay. You're slumping. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of slouch. All right. How about let's do another one. Skip-a-dee-doo-dah, skip-a-dee-doo-dah.
Happy.
Don't leave them hanging.
What is that?
What is that?
Happiness.
Happiness. That's happiness, right? All right. So, what's a good color for happy?
Blue. Yellow.
Blue. How about green? I've got some green up here. Does anyone have any green candy? Did you guys pass out the candy?
Yeah, it's kind of just gums left.
Well, pass it out.
It's brown.
I don't care. Pass it out.
Three pieces.
All right. So happy. So what kind of emotions when we see for happy?
I say.
Huh? What do we see? What do we see here with happy? What do we see with happy?
Face emotion is smiling.
Yeah, man. What do you see with happy? You're smiling. What else?
Emotion.
Yeah, happy's an emotion. You're smiling, but what else? What do I see when I see happy? What do I see? What do I see?
You're like running around, sort of.
Yeah, man. It's like, let's go, man. Let's do this, right? So I'm just kind of, I'm lighthearted, energetic, running around. What else do I see? Anything else? I can't spell.
Usually good posture.
Good. You kind of do. Your posture kind of comes up right? Your shoulders pulled back, your head's up straight, your chest